Welcome to the Catholic Life Coach podcast, where I help ambitious Catholic women overcome fear and self-doubt so that they can boldly step into the dreams God placed in their hearts, live authentically, and grow a business rooted in their faith. I'm your host, Carla Fitz. I am the Catholic Life Coach, mom, entrepreneur, and your companion on this journey of holy ambition. Each week, we dive deep into faith, mindset, business, and identity so that you can live aligned, lead confidently, and create the impact God designed you for without guilt or hustle. If you are ready to stop holding back and start showing up as the woman God created you to be, you are in the right place. Welcome, and let's get started. Hello, my loves, and welcome to this week's episode. So this last week, I went into this tangent about alignment because I had someone come into my world that was very much like, I don't get it. What are you talking about? What is alignment? So I hope you enjoyed that episode. I have been talking a lot about this with clients as we step into the process of co-creating an abundant and on-purpose life with God at the center. I do a lot of these teachings, but the reason why is I went through a time in my life where my coach was a manifestation coach. She is brilliant, and she helped me understand so many things about life and about our connection with God. For her, she talks about the universe. A lot of people in the New Age world talk about God as the universe. I do not. The reason why I do not is because God created the universe. I believe that if we are worshiping the universe, we are literally downgrading from worshiping the creator. So anytime I hear people talk about, oh, I just believe in the universe, I'm always like, why worship the creation when we have the opportunity, the gift to worship the creator? So that's how I'm going to start this episode. I have a lot of strong opinions when it comes to woo-woo and new age stuff, because one of my strongest beliefs is that a lot of these concepts that were taken by the new age movement are actually concepts that we have within our faith. But the new age teaching takes God out of context. They're saying, well, how can we control the situation versus how can we co-create with God? That's one of the reasons why I really loved my coach, because she believed that we were in a process of co-creating, and that's why I was able to resonate with a lot of what she was teaching. But I always see these concepts from a lens of Catholicism and how our faith, being centered in God and believing in the Eucharist and believing in the saints and believing in God as the creator of the universe, it shapes everything that I have learned and what I have been able to co-create. I give all the glory, all the credit to Him. I've been able to co-create this beautiful, abundant life with Him at the center. And I feel like it's because of a lot of these concepts that unfortunately have been taken by the New Age movement, but we need to take back and reapply it in our faith. The only way we should be applying this is with God at the center. I want to focus on speaking truth to the lie that is, we can do it alone. If we manage our minds, we can control it. We can do it alone. The lie in this is that we are our own source of power. One of the things that I do not like about the New Age wording and mentality is that we just need to sit with our mind and breathe, which means our source of power is within us. And yes, in a way, it is. We have a source of power within us that is the Holy Spirit, but it's a gift. It's not something that we can control. We cannot co-create our life without God at the center. It does not work, because when we try to do it without Him, it's out of alignment and it gets messy. So here is a piece of truth directly from the Bible. Without me, you can do nothing. John 15:5. One of my favorite quotes of all time is from St. Augustine, and he says, without God, I can't. Without me, He won't. We are literally participating in the co-creation of this miracle that we call our life. True freedom can only come through Him. We are not meant to do this on our own. We do not have the power to do this on our own. I remember when I was in the process of stepping into entrepreneurship, I went through a season of my life where it was about a year and a half, where I was very much into hustle. What can I do? What can I think? And nothing was working. And it wasn't until I started realizing, wait, I have not asked God to lead me. I have not asked Him to provide. I haven't asked Him to bless my business. And this did not come from my own brain. This came because the Holy Spirit moved within me, and God was very clear. You have not asked me to bless you. You have not asked me to be the CEO of this business. I literally turned and, you know what? You are 100% right. I want you to lead this. I want you to be the driving force of everything that I do, the ideas, the gifts, the people that are meant to come into my life. I want you to bring them in. Now, it is a process of co-creating, which means we also have to take courageous and aligned actions. And yes, we have to move. We have to choose. We have to make decisions. We have to choose to participate in the miracle. But we need to place the source of our energy, the source of our faith, the source of our ideas in the right place. And the one and only one that deserves that place, that right, is Jesus. It is God. It is the Trinity. It is the Eucharist. It is within our faith. We are co-creating an abundant, beautiful life with Him at the center. Let's not mistake that by I have the power, so I'm just going to control what I think and it's just going to happen. It is a combination of it. I'm a life coach. You know this. I believe in mindset work. The reason why I believe in it is because it changed my life. I realized that I had authority. Who gave me authority? God. He gave me authority to decide how I want to perceive all of my circumstances in my life. I can be a victim to my circumstances, or I can take back the authority He gave me over my thoughts so that I can have the life that He is calling me to live. We cannot do this on our own. We cannot. We can pretend, I guess. But what you'll find is a lot of frustration, a lot of loneliness, a lot of pointless aiming. Because when God is not the source of grace, of blessing, when He is not the one in everything that we do, things become distorted. It sounds pretty, but it's not aiming in the right direction. This world that we live in is a world in which we want to take God out of the picture. Let me pray without Him in the center, which then becomes, let me meditate, right? Meditation, there's nothing wrong with meditation if you're doing it with Him at the center. It is called prayer. We are meant to be praying. A lot of society has taken Him out. We think of visualization. Visualization is dreaming with God at the center, where He is the one placing our desires. And what happens is our side, where we are Catholic women going through life, we don't want to do any of this stuff. We are scared of dreaming. We are scared of welcoming desires that are meant to guide us into the next level of ourselves, only when they are being placed by God. But it gets confusing. We don't know where those desires are coming from. And this is why it's so important to be with someone that can guide you through what's happening in your heart, in your mind, but with Him at the center, praying in every single session, asking for His guidance, His intercession. God is the one that is meant to be leading us. When we take Him out of the thing, it becomes no longer holy. And this is why I believe that we need to take these practices, bring truth to them, and recenter them in God. You cannot do anything alone, because you will find that it gets hard. And when it gets hard, you need His graces. You need His love. You need His guidance. You need His protection. There's someone bigger than us. And that someone is the creator of the universe. It is God. It is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That's it. Nothing else. No universe, no woo-woo, no. We believe in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And in our Catholic Church. And these topics need to be brought back to the Creator. All right, my loves. I hope you enjoy this series. It's going to be fun. I'm excited for you to hear all the insights, all the things that I have learned, all the things that I want to be speaking truth about. It's going to be great. I'm really excited. Hope you enjoy this first one. And until next time, God bless. Thank you so much for joining us in this community. I hope you found this episode helpful. If these concepts are something you are ready to get support and grow with and learn more of how to implement them in your life and in your business, then I want to invite you to join my signature group coaching program, Rooted and Radiant. This is a group coaching container for Catholic women entrepreneurs who are ready to grow their business with joy and grow in abundance without hustle or guilt, and doing it all in a community that is Christ-centered. If you are interested, the link is in the description. Until next time, God bless.